Something to stretch.
I thought you were doing an impression of a monkey.
Nah.
No.
Could you?
It's not me, mate.
Could one of you do an impression of a monkey?
I could have put 50 quid on Drum being the person that did it.
You could have done that. You couldn't, Colin, because none of us would have taken that bet.
So Drum's just too quick off the monkey. It's just like,
I got a monkey mark.
it wouldn't be 50, it'd be 100, wouldn't it? Be a monkey, wouldn't it?
The Cockney just got out Cockneyed by the Cockninator.
The Cockinator.
Isn't a monkey 500?
I don't know.
I'll take your bet.
Yeah.
You hustler.
I'm not a Cockney.
That was like watching a duel from Legend of Monkey, Secret of Monkey Island, wasn't it? Fighting back and forth.
The worst rap battle we've ever seen.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
I'll take you to one of my bestest friends in all of the world, Wencelsterburn.
You lot do whatever planning you got to do and then just set us off the leash, all right?
What we need to do is lure the Whispering Tyrant into a W.H. Smith.
So dead up overwhelmed the Undercity.
The still place. They could unleash a whole new army of the dead.
So we've got to get in, blow it up, and get out.
We're counting on you.
The adventure continues now.
Dueling with your Cockneys. We're still doing episode 300. The Nazis haven't shut us down yet. Let's have more adventure. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
We got worried. We might get canned. We might get taken down if we keep mentioning Nazis.
We might get cancelled by the Nazis.
Yeah, they might go, you can't say we're Nazis.
Oh my god, I dropped my dice on the floor a second ago and old Bad Moon rolled a natural 18, and I think that's a good sign for our upcoming
Doesn't sound good to me, Dan.
And I do like obviously we're doing a sort of fun retrospective thing with these episodes, and the shuffling place. No, the quiet place.
The shuffling
still place.
Because I was showing the still place. There we go. Yeah, because the reason I thought the shuffling place, because I remember when we were there before, and we could hear like the sound of we dropped a torch or something, and then we heard a shuffling of many
What I remember about that is that it seemed so fucking dangerous. That we just ran away.
Yeah, and we couldn't get down there.
Didn't do anything about it. It's like there's no going down there. I don't think whatever's down there we're going to be able to deal with.
Nope.
Are we just going to leave this? And we're like, yeah, we're just going to leave it. And we fucked right off. And now we have to go and deal with it.
Well, had we not let a skeleton walk in front of us, Velda would have, I think it was Velda. Velda, you would have fallen down.
Yeah, I was keeping that guy. Yeah.
You would have gone down into the dark place, and all of us would have just gone, whoops. So it was lucky.
And there was no coming back from that. He couldn't fly at that point.
Yeah, if you fell off that thing, you were like, you nearly lost Fulton on it, because Fulton was literally like, I might jump. You nearly jumped. I remember you were just like,
I remember that, yeah.
You could feather for me and I could go down there and just like
see what's going
on.
You'd just been ripped apart by skeletons.
It took the rest of the table breaking character to just be like, seriously, Ross, don't do this. It's a
should have done it.
It's a
could have saved this whole adventure.
Yeah,
did it. But,
imagine if you hadn't had that skeleton, Velda just drops out of sight in the darkness, and you just about a minute later, you just hear the sound of him being eaten. Everyone just be like, back up and never ever talk about this again.
Great. I think so. At least we got his map.
Talk about this again.
Like, up to this point, Velda's new character would never have found out that there ever was a Velda. Like, no one would have wanted to talk about it.
No.
Let's do a little recap on the still place, because it's been a long old while since it came up, and we did a deep dive on it on Danger Recall back in the day. Patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast if you want to hear us talk about that. Talk about things you could look up on a Wikipedia page. A Pathfinder wiki page, not actual wiki. Not yet.
Maybe I'll insert that.
Yeah,
here.
just go
a
on
bit
Wikipedia.
Of that episode.
Just fucking mess around. So the still place is it was a kind of a scam by a bunch of vampires to make a to make a buffer zone between the surface world and where they were living. These vampires, they lived underground. They wanted to live down there and not be fucked around with by the outside world. And they were like, okay, how do we stop people coming through these tunnels? So they built a city, or they came up with the idea of building a city in this massive cavern underground, which was kind of just above where they lived. And they recruit loads of humans from the surface to come and build this city. And it is sold as like the dream of like, move to the underground city. It's going to be the bestest, most modern city ever. And so they build this whole city, and they and while they're doing it, they kind of reinforce the tunnels that go down to where the vampires live. They build all of this stuff. And just as they've done it, once they've finished it, the vampires then shut the doors to the surface, release a load of what do they call it? It's in first edition, morgues? I think they release a load of horrible, hungry undead, basically. And they're the kind of undead where if they kill you, they turn you into a zombie eventually. They release a bunch of these hungry zombies into this terrified population. And then they all go back down into their thing, and they shut the door behind them, and they just leave them to have at it. And it is just a horror show, and it takes
the Tories,
and it takes years.
We're just going to shut the door on those poor people, just let them turn on each other. Yeah.
Just leave them to it, and it takes years. As just like you can imagine, that this is a long time ago, and the humans survive for as long as they can, but there's no food down there, and and every person that dies comes back as a zombie, right. And it's the natural conclusion. It's like a sealed environment version of a zombie movie. Eventually, they get everyone. Eventually, everyone is a zombie, and when that happens, eventually the zombies run out of stimulation because there are no humans left to try and eat. There's nothing else to do. It's pitch black. There are no lights to react to. There's no sound, and so they just stop, and the entire population of this city just stops and stands in place, waiting for something to react to, and they have been down there for hundreds of thousands of years, just standing in the darkness, completely still.
How do they survive though?
Because they don't need to
survive.
Well, they don't. These are very, very basic undead, so they don't need to eat. More intelligent undead have to kind of chew on bone.
This isn't real, Ross. This isn't like
no, but it's
playing real.
It's logistics.
Are you real?
No, because like in The Walking Dead, they like the body erodes away, and then there's nothing left of them, and then you're like, okay.
Well, that's not real either.
Yes, it is. It's a documentary.
Well, that's always the thing about zombie things. Like, could you just wait it out?
Yeah.
Because the zombies would just decay into nothing, and you'd be like, well, there we go.
There's no muscle mass. Can they move?
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to move at all, because skeletons are completely magical.
Exactly.
So in Pathfinder, kind of intelligent undead have to sustain themselves somehow. So they have to kind of... and there's rules in Book of the Dead. There's rules for like if you want to play an undead character, of how you do it, and they've all got their own thing of like they have to go into a trance, or they have to eat some, I don't think it's brains, but they have to eat some flesh or something like that, and that's how they sustain themselves. But really, you're really basic, bog standard, shuffling zombie guys
from IKEA.
You're from
Wish.
Your Tesco own brand zombies. Your AliExpress zombies. They don't need anything to do it. They just stand. They just last indefinitely unless they're killed, which they can be easily unless there are thousands of them. So they've been down there, and the very first time they interacted with the surface world was first it was Svilanus Trabe from the alchemist that the Danger Club brought in, who was trying to build a ladder of coffins down there to let them out. The Danger Club went down, as we said, was like had one look, dropped a skeleton down there, dropped a torch down there, and then noped the fuck out and never went back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
but it was ridiculously high as well.
There was no version of that encounter where I intended you to fight a city full of dead at level 3 or whatever it was then. Yeah. That would have been very, very cruel of me. So you fell. So that's what's down there. That's what they seem to be going for, and it's up to Sickwolf to put a stop to it.
Easy.
So let's blow it up. Seal it up.
So we'll pick up with Sickwolf We'll pick up with Sickwolf heading down towards the Bottoms district, which is where the Temple of Pharasma is. You've got a group of about 30 soldiers with you, and it's a selection of the best fighters from the different armies that are there. So you've got some rangers scouting ahead. You've got a load of armored, a load of knights with you. You've got a couple of priests of Razmir as well, who are weird that Razmir's got involved in it, but that's how big a threat the Whispering Tyrant has become. Listen to our Mwangi Expanse adventures. Listen to the Slithering if you want to find out how Razmir got mixed up in all of this whole mess.
So are we there? Are we at the Church of Pharasma now?
We'll pick up with you, We'll pick up with you kind of making your way. I was just like, any more Caremarga bullshit we want to throw in. Find out what's happened to the load.
There's some golems. There must be some golems.
Yeah, you see golems move. You see a lot of golems moving around with their kind of light
war golems.
They're marching them to the front lines to defend this. Although remember the golem makers, the Ardok golem makers, are effectively a private endeavor. So they are leasing their golems out to the war effort, and using a disproportionate number of them to guard their own shit.
And profiteering, like us.
Yeah. It's
good old war profiteering.
Caremarga is not a great place. Like, it's not full of great people. You head through the city. You pass by a sign that goes off to leads through a tunnel to where you can see there are these tall towers that go right up to the very ceiling. These stacks, you might say, with a sign, a relatively newish sign that says Bugden District. As you make your way past that,
right? So here we are. This is the place. Is it Pharasma?
The Bottoms, yes.
The bottom. Right, here we are at the Bottoms. All you newbies, I'm going to call you Wolfies. Okay, is that good with you?
Yes, chef.
It's either that or Sickies.
Okay. What?
So it's either that or Sickies, isn't it?
Well, we should probably decide on the name now before.
I'll say Wolfies. I'm going to vote Wolfies.
Wolfies.
I think Wolfies, it's better than Sickies.
Yeah, okay, great.
If we say Wolfies, you say how high.
And then do a burpee.
I'll never follow your orders, says one of the priests of Razmir.
What the fuck? You're here to you've been assigned to us.
Well, in that case, why don't you bugger off?
Let me be clear. I'm following the orders of the High Priestess of my order.
Right,
who's ordered me to follow you. I'm not following your orders.
No,
though.
right, okay, but she has ordered you to follow our orders, right?
She's ordered me to follow
your orders. Okay, good. In that case, you're going to fall in line.
Drop down and give me 20.
I will, but only because she said so.
Well, that's how this works. You don't have to keep saying that.
No, I'm being clear. And he just starts doing push-ups while looking at you.
Can we get rid of this one? Can we swap this?
Do you know what? He might be.
I think it's a bit late. No,
right,
what's your name, soldier?
My name is Brother... Fuck it, let's have another one.
Brother fuck it. Why not?
Brother fuck it, let's have another one.
Brother fuck it.
My name comes from Chris. My name is Bugsy Stallone.
Bugsy Stallone.
Brother Bugsy.
But listen here, Stallone. I don't care if you've come the hard way.
Is there any other way?
I want you to make sure that you don't end up as a demolition man. You just need to be the person that comes down to the rocky place and does what we say. All right?
You better make sure you come hard when the time comes.
Because if anyone comes soft, I'll be coming down on you very hard.
Yep.
All right?
He stands up and squares up to Beelzebub. He's like, Priest of Razmir, always come hard. Harder than you.
Yes.
Ben tweaks his nipples. Hands come out of your shirt. Just like,
Now, who is this Bugden
What?
district?
No, it's not Bugden.
No, we're in the Bottoms.
Bottom.
No, but this is named after Bugden district.
What?
Who cares? Right.
You're getting confused on your adventures.
One of the soldiers. He was a famous philanthropist that was murdered by a group of outlaws here. They renamed the Highside Stacks district after him.
Ah, he must have been a hell of a guy.
He was a hell of a guy.
Well, all right. So, should we get into? Is this the Temple of Pharasma here that I'm pointing at?
This door here.
Is that right? Just checking.
So let me describe what it looks like.
Chime us in.
So this section of the city backs directly onto the cliff, and a section of the wall here is open. There is a great Gothic cathedral built up right on the side of the cliff, with these dark spires and things rising up. This is the Temple of Pharasma. And to the side of it, you can see just a drop going away down to the side of the cliff. The cathedral looks dark and quiet. There are no guards there. Presumably, they've been reassigned to the front lines. The grave guards, they're normally called.
Bit creepy looking, isn't it?
I quite like it.
I've never liked a Temple of Pharasma, says one of the rangers.
Nah, Pharasma's certainly not for me, that's for sure.
What? You will lead a group of men inside here, and once it's clear, you will send for us.
But I'm... Oh, all right. It's a temple. It's not like an enemy stronghold or some shite like that.
I think it's going to be reasonably empty until we find the place where we've got to, seal it up. Everyone's left.
You having pocket meat?
No, it's actually very nice.
Oh, it's got takeaway.
Surprise! Yes, have some, Ben.
It's more disturbing to watch than I thought. Right, okay. Well, I say we go in. After all, we've got the map, haven't we? So
I've got the
map.
We
should probably just head straight in.
No, says Bugsy, brother Bugsy. No, I will lead the advance party in, and we'll make sure it's safe. Then you can follow after us, so the glory will belong to Razmir. Because that was the High Priestess's idea that we should do that, even though you said it.
All right. Crack enough. On then. Yep. Go ahead.
Come with me. He points to a few people. Only two of the other ones are priests of Razmir. A few of the others kind of look at each other's actual commanders, and they're just and give you looks like, this fucking guy. Fall in with him and draw swords and approach it. Bugsy goes up to the doors. Brother Bugsy takes a hold of the doors. I've always wanted to make a dramatic entrance. And he pulls the doors open, the huge iron doors open. Yes. For the Church of Razmir! And then loads of little red eyes start opening up in the dark.
Yeah.
Send the meat shields in.
Yes. What the? And then one of the rangers just pushes him to the ground as suddenly, just as a spear comes flying out, it hits the ranger and the ranger goes down, and then skeletons just come running out of the darkness.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Your team just draw swords and immediately run and start trying to form a line and hold up against them.
Cross, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Roll initiative.
Take cover.
Jesus! They're throwing swords.
Sickwolf, roll for initiative.
All right.
For the first time.
That's after I took cover, right?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't do very well there.
22.
Okay, 22.
Feeling 22.
21.
For Beelzebub. So we're all rolling shit.
22. 27.
27 for Kiev.
The swarm of bats, or whatever they're going to be.
No, skeletons, mate.
That's what I meant, skeletons. So why is that bats?
I don't know.
You're a fucking big bat. Skeletons.
So the skeletons go first. The skeleton. I mean, they swarm forward and just slam into your retinue, who'd form the line and just start trying to fight them back. But you see that they are quickly getting overwhelmed as within a round, about a quarter of your men go down to fight. It's just these skeletons just stabbing at them. They are wearing rusted armor and holding swords. These look like kind of fodder skeletons. They're the ones you send forward, a bit like you sent your own guys forward to just clear the way. And they start hacking their way through. But there are a fucking lot of them. Kivan Bervine.
Is it too late for Scout's Warning?
It is too late for Scout's Warning.
First time I've ever played it.
Okay, so I'm going to hunt that prey and shoot some skeletons.
That's not what a crossbow sounds like, but
sounds like this.
But a crossbow made by Beelzebub.
yeah. There was
a meat
partly
bow.
sentient, partly sentient meat.
My meat bow.
It is also my son.
So I mean, I've got a bunch of pluses to hitting and stuff here, because he's got loads of stuff.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff,
which I'm going to try and remember.
Yeah,
I've got like Hunter's Edge, I've got Hunt Prey, I've got Hunter's Aim, and so I don't know. I think I get like +3 or +4 or something to whatever I roll.
Okay.
Plus whatever the other plus is.
Plus that plus.
Plus that plus, yo. Okay, so zam. Okay, so that is
I'd love if you
36 or 37, I think. Yeah.
That's a critical hit against the skeletons.
Excellent, that's great. So let's get some damage on the go. Okay, and that is 16
points of damage. Bam! You fire your glowing crossbow bolt into the middle of them and just hit a few of the skeletons, and they just explode as the bolt slams into them.
It doesn't double, does it? If it's no,
it does double.
It does. So then it was 32 points.
32 points. Very amazing. Okay, you blast a crossbow bolt into them. Now it takes one action to reload your crossbow, but because you have some of your feats allow you to do things while you do it. So I know you can move while reloading.
I can move while reloading.
I think you can drop prone to reload as well, something like that. But you can basically
something like that.
So you still got to spend an action to reload, but you can do other stuff while you do it.
Okay, so I've got penetrating shot as well. What does that do? Shoot! Oh, you can shoot through another creature to hit your prey.
Let's save that for the next round. Have a read of those in between them.
All right. Okay, and that's the end of it there. Okay, all right. So I think can I attack again then? Yeah,
you can. Yeah, so you reload with your second action,
and it'll be minus
5.
Minus 5 this time. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not used to doing like fighting with people who have more than one. Like, do you know what I mean? It's that's 34.
A 34 is a hit.
Okay. And this time that is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Very nice.
And that's going to be it, I think, isn't it?
That's it. So you take some shots. Bam, bam, bam. Uthgar, have an axe. You are next.
Okay. Uthgar's just going to... He is going to start raging, because he's a barbarian.
Raging, mate.
Are we in combat?
Are you in combat?
Yes, because you said that obviously they've rushed forward. Are we behind the line?
As in melee combat?
In melee combat.
No, you're not. You're sort of standing back at the moment. This is.
Kevan literally took cover. I said he took cover.
How far?
It is 30 feet from where you're standing.
Okay, in that case, I start raging, and he springs forward because I've got a move speed of 30 feet.
Amazing.
And then I'm going to take a swipe with my big greatsword. As he's running forward, the greatsword comes out, and he takes a big old swing. That is 27.
27 is a miss.
All right.
You hit a bunch of them, but you don't manage to kill too many of them. But you're in your rage. Rory, Bavori, Aldori.
Well, first up, I'm going to cast, because he's got a couple of spells now.
Hello.
I'm going to cast Disrupt Undead.
Oh, the classic
spells.
Disrupt Undead.
Yeah.
That is going to be that's a 30 on the fortitude.
Against my spell attack, right?
Yep. I think, is it, do you roll or is it just a save against your spell DC?
Oh, it's probably a save against my spell DC, actually.
So
yes.
What's your spell DC?
25.
25, so it's a save but not a crit save, so half damage.
Half damage. All right, so that was 17.
17.
So that's what, 13?
13.
No, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I talking about? 8 points.
8 points of damage, okay.
And then I'm going to run up with my dueling sword.
Yep.
And hit them with that.
You hit me with your dueling sword.
Oh, can I get up there in one action?
Yeah,
I
you
probably
can.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's go 17. My roll is not great. It's only 19.
19, no good.
Okay.
You skewer one of them, but it just goes through his ribs. Doesn't get him. Beelzebub Bigsby the third, and Ben.
Okay. Beelzebub pulls out a star grenade from his pouch and lobs it in the center of the mass of skelly bobs.
Oh.
Now it says when you throw a star grenade, arrange 2 perpendicular 25-foot lines over the target, both centered on the target and moving straight through the target, not diagonally. I mean, I don't want to fuck what's a perpendicular?
Like side by side.
Cross. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Like a parallel.
So like a line. Yeah.
I think.
Perpendicular is the opposite of parallel. Perpendicular means they cross, right?
Oh, is it?
So I mean a cone. I don't fucking. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
So you're throwing a maths grenade.
A math grenade. Yeah. He certainly threw a math grenade into
creatures
our
other than the target within these 2 lines take splash damage.
It's a 90-degree angle. Why?
It's a 90-degree angle.
Boom.
Why don't they just say that?
Okay, so it's a cone, basically.
It's a cone.
A cone.
Like everything else, it's a fucking cone.
Because Set 5 are not allowed to play Pathfinder. That's what we've learned here.
Right, so I'm going to do that, and I'll angle it in a way that it gets everyone.
Yeah.
And it just says, it doesn't say save or anything. It's just an attack.
I think you roll to hit with a grenade.
That is a 27.
27 hit.
Yeah! Oh shit!
Boom.
Got rid of it. It's not even that bad though. It's 2d8. It's not. 11 points of damage to all of them.
Bam! You just hurl a bomb into
and 2 splash damage.
Excellent.
To them. Well, I guess. Do they get? Yeah, it says bomb deals 2d8 fire damage and 2 splash damage as well.
You hit it around, it kind of hits in the thing and then it just explodes outward in a line through them, sending skeletons and bones shattering.
Yes! Yeah! Shut up, Ben! Yes.
I wouldn't be mean to Ben. He's close to some real delicate stuff down there.
Yeah, he is.
With that done, they tear into the soldiers, fight back against some more of them. I managed to pull some of them, managed to stop some of them. And then the soldiers themselves, their soldiers are getting very badly attacked. They're basically just holding the line. One of the knights of Last War says, Commander Beelzebub, we can hold them here. The cathedral must be crawling with them. If you can go over, you should go over the side. It'll be the quickest way to the ossuary.
Yes. Say it again, but say it like I said it. Shout out loud. No, not like... No, just say, yes, that's a good idea, Beelzebub. No, not with my voice, just as you.
Oh, sorry.
Say it again for the rest of the
question. Right, got you. Commander Beelzebub says that they should go over the side.
Yes, I heard you for the first time, yeah.
Yes, but it was my idea.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. Why is he saying it then?
I just wanted him to reiterate that it was my idea.
All right.
Throw ropes over the stone heads on the side. Go down to the passage. Go down to the path that leads to the ossuary. You'll have a quicker route down if you go that way.
Yes, that's what I said.
That's what you said.
Quickly, my friends, over the wall.
So did I understand from that there is definitely a path?
So.
We're not just going to jump over the wall.
He's pointing to the guy's pointing to the cliff, basically, over to that side of it. You run to the cliff and look down, and peering down, it's like, if you remember from gosh knows how long ago when we were here, it's like a bit like Mount Rushmore. There are these big stone faces carved into the side of the mountain. And as you kind of stand on the forehead of one of them and peer over the side, you can see that there is a path that runs along the base, and you might be able to reach that. It is about 50 feet down to get to this path, and then looking over the edge, you feel a bit sick seeing how far down it is. Beyond that, you can just see it's almost cloud level up here where it goes down to. You can just see far below you the valley floor.
Don't worry. He pulls out a potion, drinks it.
Oh no. I always worry when Beelzebub says don't worry.
When he drinks it, tiny clinging hairs grow on my hands and feet and grants me climb speed and item bonus to athletics.
Amazing.
I basically turn into a little hairy spider.
Beelzebub spouts sticky, sharp hairs all over his hands. Says Ben, who also has hairy hands.
Right, let's go.
All right, I'm game.
I jump off it. I climb down.
Yeah. Oscar starts climbing down. Sheathed sword starts climbing down. I'm using athletics.
Yeah. Do you want to throw a rope or anything, or are you?
No.
Well, is it rope? I suppose.
If you could attach a rope to something, I'm not saying you have to.
I'll attach a rope to this. I think.
Yes.
You lot climb. I do
have some rope. He has the basic adventurous sort of thing. So he attaches some rope and starts climbing down.
You, whatever your name was, who was telling the plan that I said.
Yes, sir.
Send word to Violent Wizard. He must come immediately.
We need him immediately.
I'll send word to the Violence Wizard.
See ya.
He turns and runs away. He does go, where are you going? He's like, Wizard! Just runs away, shrugs and runs off the city. And you start climbing down this rope, except for Beelzebub, who climbs which way up? Right way up or head first?
No, head first.
Head first.
With my ass, just sticking.
Climbing down. Can I get some athletics checks to climb down these ropes, down this sheer cliff?
Oh my god. So it's a 2.
Uh-oh.
I have an athletics of 21, however, so it's 23. That's still nearly the worst I could possibly have climbed.
A natural 20 from Kevan.
Oh,
nice. Which, together with his athletics of 14, is 34.
And how about Rory?
33.
33. Rory and... so Rory and...
Don't worry, I got this.
You slide down the rope.
Seem
Like
a bit
Kevan just
unwieldy,
slides
mate.
down the rope effortlessly. Murray clinging onto your clothes as you do.
Come along, Murray. Get in the shirt.
And you land safely on the path. Rory not far behind you. Beelzebub clawing his way down. Uthgar is taking slightly longer to brace himself down. Just a little unsure of your footing.
What's going on up there, Uthgar? Thought this is your area.
Fuck off.
As you
I'm concentrating.
as you're about halfway down, a skeleton appears at the top. Over
shit,
the thing.
bugger.
Sword in hand. It kind of looks down at you on there and then looks at the rope and then raises its sword up over the rope. And a moment later, a sword thrusts through its chest. And it's turned aside. And Brother Bugsy has just put his sword through the chest of it and just throws it aside and waves at you to go.
Thanks, mate.
As he turns, a spear hits him in the chest and he collapses onto
Bugsy.
next to it. Another skeleton comes running forward and he just it goes for the rope. Brother Bugsy grabs a hold of it, pulls it away from the rope and wrestles it to the side of the cliff. He looks down at you on the rope and goes, "Nice one, brother," and then rolls off the cliff with the skeleton and plunges past you.
I don't know why he said that.
I feel that was a reference for someone else.
I don't know.
Never mind.
I've got no idea, mate.
While this is going on,
You weren't his brother, were you?
I've never seen it before in my life.
Odd.
But
Like, he had
very odd.
like
I
you
tell you what, no, everybody loved that man. Yeah. that's like-
No, we literally hated him.
Yeah, we didn't
well,
like
no,
him.
I'm
I mean,
sure
I
there was a
wasn't
song.
a massive fan, to be honest, but he did us a solid there. So
He was
well done,
starting
mate.
to grow on me, obviously. But,
Well, he's down there now.
Well, he was a sinner. They're all candy
Catch you
coated.
later.
oh well, let's move along. Thanks for that.
friends.
I could have caught you as well with my little sticky hands.
He always seemed to be alone.
Right, along the path we go.
So go along the path, Beelzebub following on the wall.
He just gets weird and fucking weird every time I look
Yeah,
at him.
I mean,
you know what
he's
odd
freaking me out a little
man,
bit
yes,
now.
What the fuck is he doing now?
If you could swap,
I mean, has he scraped his son's
Look,
head off?
yeah, basically, like
I mean,
his
it
son just
kinda
he's getting
looks
banged against the
like-
fucking. His arms are so short.
I
He's
know,
just whacking
yeah.
his son, his belly son.
I'd have probably swapped him for
I still reckon. I still reckon
for
it was the
anyone.
pornographer up in the square. I think it was
I think
him.
we got the wrong guy.
I think
haven't
we did. Yeah, some freak of he might have had a birthmark in his inner sphincter.
To be honest, it
buttock
didn't
or
really look
whatever
like
it
a
was.
wolf. It looked a bit more like a,
It did look a
tusky.
bit more like a clagnut, really, didn't it? So, no.
A clagnut.
Yeah.
Is that a brand of nuts?
No, don't eat. Yes.
I've never had a clagnut. They're
If there
good.
is someone obviously you eat their clagnuts. You just let them. You say yes, lad.
A bag
That's
of
what he-
clagnuts.
Are they salty?
Oh, it could be anything, mate. Bit more earthy than that.
Have you got any clagnuts
Earthy,
with
it
you?
sounds
Earthy, yeah,
interesting.
that's right. Have you ever had a truffle chocolate?
No.
Well, there you go.
Have you had a mushroom chocolate?
Oh,
Have you
should
had a
get some
truffle
clag-
mushroom?
That's after this adventure.
A
All
truffle room?
together.
yeah.
Right.
Maybe.
yes,
Is Ben
all
gathering
together,
them then?
all-
Is he? Is he have this?
All for one and one for all of that kind of hickory bullshit. And yeah, is there a way in here?
You come to a big stone door with a skull on it and a
brilliant.
symbol of Pharasma, which you push
that's
open.
classic.
Do love a stone door.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
quickly find a spiral staircase that leads down into the darkness. You need to light up any torches that you have, or weird alchemical versions of torches.
Have you got any alchemical, look in the dark potions?
Yes, let me just consult my formula book. Ben, hand me my book. Yes.
It's made of skin.
My skin. It was gonna be my legs.
Yes.
I feel like he's got like dark vision or something, hasn't he? Kevan?
Yours.
No? Where would I find that?
It'd be
Just
on the
to be-
senses.
Senses. In build or...
I don't use Pathfinder as much as you guys do, so I
right.
don't know the exact places where it should be. I should. I could have a look.
Let's just say we've all got it.
Oh yeah, that's fair, Cole. That seems like the best solution to this, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you you can literally light torches. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, he uses flint and steel to light one of his 5 torches that he got in his adventurous pack way back at level 1.
Oh, I've got a jellyfish lamp.
I've got a hooded lantern.
I've got a jellyfish lamp. Here we go.
Well, that's fancy, isn't it?
I know, it's just...
it's a bit stingy.
Yeah, don't touch it.
No.
Yeah.
Hold up. How are you going to use it?
I'll just carry it along.
What? But...
because
No, I know, you said don't touch it.
Well, don't touch it. I can carry it by this little handle.
Oh, it's good they gave it a handle,
Yes,
isn't it?
got a little
Otherwise that'll be
handle.
shite.
Yes.
Oh, I've got a hooded lantern. What about you, Kieran?
I've got low light vision.
Oh, it's very dark here. Oh.
So this is more than
low light's
low
not
light.
going to cut it.
I mean, you guys have
Low
got...
lights.
but
Low
if you
lights
guys
like
have
when it's
got-
getting a bit dark and the sun's
Gentlemen,
gone
we
by.
didn't play 300 episodes of this fucking game to discuss low light vision in our 300th
Yeah,
episode.
we did.
Yeah.
So low light vision.
You light some torches and you're
when the
fine.
sun's gone down, but it's not quite dark. That's like low light there. See, it'll be all right there, but not dark.
It's the only light I know. You make your way down the spiral staircase. You push open the doors, and you find yourselves standing at a crossroads. Fortunately, you have your map guiding you through the darkness.
Who wants to have a look at the map and tell us where to go? Who's good at map reading?
I don't need a map.
He drinks a drink, and the whites of his eyes go. And
oh God!
What the fuck? You don't have any whites in your eye.
How many fucking potions
What
are you
is-
going to pump in yourself at
Are
once?
you
man?
warging? Is this a
What's
warg
going
thing?
on?
he's blind for 1 minute.
Why have you blinded yourself, mate?
I can. I gain the precise echolocations out to 40 feet, imprecise tremor sense out to 60 feet, and I can pick up on any tiniest of vibrations.
So you're like a bat.
So you turned into Batfink. Okay.
Or Daredevil?
Let me hear.
You listen out.
Oh, wait a minute. It relies on sound and stuff.
Oh, it's
We
so
should probably
loud in
stop.
my ear.
I'll have to tell my
I think we
jellyfish.
need to stop talking, guys.
Stop talking.
I
'cause
can't
think
stop
it's-
my jellyfish from moving.
I'm not sure what he's done, but he seems to have made himself incredibly sensitive to all stimulus but sight.
I mean, that's a bit crazy because
What a fucking loon. Why has he
I
done
mean,
that?
I have a
We've
great-
literally got a map.
we could just use the map, mate.
What is wrong, Father? It's so incredibly loud.
Hang on. I
Scrunch the paper of the map.
I wonder if what affects him, if it affects Ben.
His ears start bleeding.
That's a question. Does it affect Ben in the same way? So now Ben is
I
also
guess.
blind
No, it
and has echolocation. No, don't say that doesn't, Colin.
He wasn't just a second ago. Now you changed it. So
Yeah, he
in that
should
one
be.
moment it
He
changed.
should be.
Although unfortunately, because you are now blind, Beelzebub is the only person to not notice this. Rory, as you hold your jellyfish lantern up,
There is a jellyfish
wall.
inside
There
this
is-
lamp, by the way. It's like a
It's
real
only a minute, by
alive
the way.
jellyfish. It's like
Is
bioluminescent.
that how it works?
So it's like a candle.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking like a jellyfish.
Literally, jellyfish inside a glass. I have to feed it every day.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's really nice. I love that. You see that there is something written on the wall.
Oh, God.
Hey up, lads. Something written down here.
Oh, does it? Hang on. Does it say the heart
we
beats
read
on the
it?
wrong
Is it-
side of my
It
chest?
says, "My heart beats on the wrong side of my chest," or is it left?
right?
Don't worry.
It's left,
On the
right,
left,
or is
sorry.
it wrong?
I've taken my headphones out.
I can hear the heart.
We're leaving, Dan.
So we go.
We're
So we
going.
go
You're
left.
playing this game by yourself.
I
now.
knew I'd get you back here.
Now look at this. My heart beats on the right side of my chest, or is it left? Is left right,
Or is it wrong?
or is it wrong?
I don't know what that means or why.
Maybe it's a riddle.
I don't know. It might mean do we need to go through a door?
Yes, but which one? The right or the left?
Well, listen. What
It looks like the left
The right
one's
side
been
of
left
the heart.
open.
The heart is on the left side.
There are doors
Right.
to the left and right.
Yeah, for humans.
Isn't one of them open though?
They're
Right.
both open.
There's one in the middle. There's one in the middle, one on the left, one on the right.
Now,
If I remember correctly.
if its map is correct, it could be anywhere.
I think from that map, it looks like they went through the one in the middle. If I'm
They
correct,
went through the one in the middle.
it looks like it.
Is there
yes.
one in the middle then?
Well, that's clearly not the right one to go through. It's either left or right, isn't it? Those guys are idiots.
The heart does beat on the left side of the chest, but only if you're human.
Oh yeah, there's a third one. Yeah, there's one in the middle, isn't it? That was the whole hold up.
So we ended up going through the one in the middle because we couldn't decide whether it was the left or the right.
Yes, but is that the right wrong?
Or is it left?
This lot did find the place, didn't they? But I mean, I don't know how long it took them.
So when they say is left right, what they're saying is that the right side? And that's where confusion can lie, and that's where we got stuck on for so long.
Why did they open all 3 doors?
Yeah, they should have just,
opened the one they actually went through. Now we don't know which one it was.
Let's go for the one on the right hand side, shall we?
I thought the left.
All right, let's just go through the left one.
Whatever.
Let's do it. Left. Yeah, let's go left.
Left.
Left. I can see again now. Thanks.
Jellyfish.
Are you like dazzled for a bit? Or?
No, it just says I'm blind for a minute.
Okay. Your eyes return. You head to the left, and you follow the map for what seems like hours walking through.
What?
Wouldn't we go back after? Would we just be like, what the? After like 45 minutes,
just walking through the corridors until you hear something up ahead. You hear the sound. You hear footsteps up ahead.
Great. I can drink my potion and hear the sounds.
You don't need to drink the potion. We can all hear it. All right.
I think you've got a problem, mate. You know what I mean? A
potion problem.
Potion problem.
May I have the potion, Father?
No, not now.
Daddy's special potion.
Daddy will give you some later.
Right, let's all stealth.
All right.
It's not my strong point, but all right, let's do it.
It's not mine either, but I've said it now. 20 points.
I'll be all right.
Oh, no, it's more than that. It's
let's hide in plain. Oh dear, no, I got a +3.
24.
14.
14. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I drink a quick silver mutagen to increase my.
Are you just like bottles?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm a master in stealth, so I'm just gonna sneak.
Nice.
Not even roll.
No, I'm a master in stealth. Don't need to.
They still need to roll. Though,
Dice rollings for the week.
No, I'm a master in stealth.
Apparently, that's how we play the game.
Apparently, that's how it rolls.
Isn't it?
No. You're sorry.
All right, I'll roll.
Right.
I'm a master in acrobatics. I'm pretty sure I'd still have to roll for it.
Natural 20, eh?
Oh. I always find it funny when Beelzebub succeeds well on stealth rolls because he's the least stealthy person.
Yeah.
Because he's so loud.
I mean, the drawback to this is not very good. I take damage equal to twice your level. You can't recover hit points lost in the way by any means while your mutagen lasts.
Wow.
What does it do?
So you become stealthy because bits of you fall off.
It hurts me equal to twice my level.
Okay, you start internally bleeding.
But I have got one of my little potion things that you can drink to stop the drawback.
Oh, well, that's good.
The vials, they're called in this, I think.
I'm just going to cast...
Versatile vials, they're called. You can drink.
To have drugs with no downsides.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But I've only got 6. So
I'm going to give a scout's warning as well.
You give a scout's warning. So you yell out a warning to everyone.
I've got 38 on my stealth.
Warning.
Okay.
This guy just sort of crouches down the floor, hiding very badly.
In the middle of the floor,
Yeah, he's got +3 stealth.
Yeah.
He's not good.
So peering up ahead through the darkness. Let's get perception checks from Keyvan and Beelzebub, please. Since you are the two most stealthy. Let's see how much you see. 35 for Beelzebub.
22.
Okay, Beelzebub, you are the one who sees this best. You can see Keyvan, you see some sort of shapes in the distance, but Beelzebub, you see very well. with your frequently chemically altered vision. You peer into you can see there are 5 figures ahead of you. Walking at the front of them, you can see a ghostly-looking figure wearing armor. You can see he's partially translucent as he's walking along. And it is flanked by 4 zombies. One of the zombies is... they all look slightly different. One of them is crackling with electricity. You can see it seems to have copper wiring and stuff through it. And you can see it sparking slightly, which makes it a bit easier to spot. It's illuminating the others. The other has a kind of a haze of smoke pouring from its eyes and mouth, and you get a real faint smell of eggs from this far back. The other one is rimed with frost around it, and the last one doesn't appear to have any of those. However, the last one is enormous. The last one is 3 times the size of the others, like its head is scraping along the top of the corridor as it walks along with it. The one at the front, the ghostly figure at the front, holds up a hand and stops. Holds up a hand and to the others, and they all stop. And it looks around and it seems to be sniffing. And then it turns around and it looks back down the corridor to where we are, but back down past Beelzebub. And he goes,
I see you, barbarian. Who's he talking to?
He's talking to you.
Oh, it has been some time since you were last in my company. I remember you from the Tyrant's Fortress when you stole the shard from us. Oh, I do, yeah. You will not get the better of us again. Kill them.
And we are going to roll for initiative as the fight's kicking off.
No.
24 for
the Scout's
Beelzebub.
Warning, does that still
Scout's warning,
apply?
you can throw. You just have to say it in the initiative roll. That's
Cool,
fine.
okay.
You don't have to kind of keep it up all the
25 for
No,
Beelzebub.
Keyvan was staying very quiet and very hidden.
So you
Can
can
he-
roll initiative for. You can roll stealth for initiative if you
Yeah?
like. Yeah, rather
Okay.
than because you're in stealth. I'm happy for anyone who's in stealth to roll stealth rather than perception.
Okay.
22.
31.
30.
Uthgar.
And if I use sneak attack, I do that on my first roll, right? My first attack.
Your sneak attack, it needs to be, it has to be in the first round, I think. You have to catch them before they act, I believe it is. So, Uthgar and Shock. Then we've got a, let's just get, what's the stealth?
34.
34. That puts you right up there. What did you get, Uthgar? Did you say 35 or?
30...
32?
31.
31, cool. That's fine. That means that puts Kiv here. That there. How have we managed this? Then we go. Then we're going to go Rory. Then we're going to go Buzz. Oh no, we're going to go that. Then Beelzebub. And then that. Cool. We've got a lot of monsters in this here fight.
Lovely.
Love it. All right, the first to act is Keyvan Burvine.
Can he use a sneak attack at this point?
Do you have sneak attack?
Well, I've got swift sneak.
Yep, that lets you sneak. Lets you move quickly while sneaking. I don't
right,
think
is
you
it
have the
different?
feat sneak attack. No, that's a rogue thing. You're a ranger.
Okay, all right.
But
Sorry, I thought that was part of the same. I'm not getting used to this character.
no, that's fine. But they are all effectively off guard to you because they don't know you're there. So
Okay.
their IC will be lower against you.
Okay, so that's good. But But, well, I mean, I just need to attack one of them, don't I? Hopefully taking them off guard, sort of. I guess from where I am, I will just shoot at the... Well, do you know what? I'm going to shoot at the one that was talking to Uthgar.
Okay, yeah.
Because he seems like a big threat. And while he doesn't know I'm there, I'm going to try and, do as much damage to him as I possibly can. So he seems like a big bad.
That's a real sensible plan.
So do we get a +1 with the Scout's Warning?
Nope, doesn't affect your hits. That was your initiative. So
that was for the initiative, was it?
You're already at the top of the initiative. You can just make your attack.
Okay, right. Didn't realise.
Yeah, it's not like
Okay. All right. That's a 34.
A 34 is a hit.
Okay. Just a normal hit, though.
Just a normal hit.
Okay. Okay. 16 then.
16 points of damage. And your crossbow is a ghost touch crossbow,
it's a disrupting, vitalizing crossbow.
I've
got a frying pan that's ghost touch.
Nice. I believe that should be fine to hit the spooky guy. So it hits him even though he's part incorporeal. It hits him in the back and deals full damage. 16 points.
Excellent. Yeah, if anyone gets close to me, they're going to get the ghost touch frying pan.
Amazing.
But for the moment, I'm going to keep shooting. I guess I'll have another go at that.
Yep, you reload and you take another shot. Maybe you got -5 on this one.
-5 on this one. Oh, man. I don't think I'm going to... it's only going to be... Hold on, wait, no, because that's... So, 25...
25 won't get it.
Shoot. Okay. Then that's it, because I don't think my familiar really has much of an attack.
Murray is not an animal.
Murray's not an attacking animal.
He's a pet, so
yeah.
No help from Murray, but you draw first ghost blood. If you appear
first ectoplasm, first wisps.
So you appear and you take a shot. Bam! It staggers forwards, and that's it's then its go. It says, "Not today," and it flings its hands up and just channels dark energy from its hands into the ceiling above it. There's a rumble, and the ceiling just collapses around it. It then just seems to collapse in front of it, just burying the door that it was about to go through. It then takes a step forwards and just phases through the rubble and the door out of the way as it continues its mission. You stand facing down the skeletons, swords in hand, knowing that the Seeker who you fought so long ago is going for that army of undead and has blocked the path ahead. Can Sickwolf save the day? We'll find out next time, because that's where we leave it for tonight.
Monkey juice.
Monkey juice.
I've got to juice some monkeys.
Can we do a Dangerling of the Week for Stu Jackson without singing the Stu Jackson song? Can we make it all the way through this without singing the Stu
Easy.
Jackson song?
Sorry.
No, just say the name. Just
Sorry.
say the name.
I can't do it, man.
Stu Jackson.
Stu Jackson. Dangerling of the Week. Stu Jackson.
Thank you so much to all our patrons, but especially to the song, Stu Jackson. I mean the man, not the song.
Number 1 in iTunes.
Patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Love you, Stu. Hello, everyone. everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
We got worried. We might get canned. We might get taken down if we keep mentioning Nazis.
We might get cancelled by the Nazis.
Yeah, they might go, you can't say we're Nazis.
I mean, on Twitter, perhaps, which would be a mercy because it's the only thing I use Twitter. I use Twitter for Formula One journalism and reposting links to the Danger Club.
Do people use Twitter/X anymore?
I think a lot of people are starting to leave. It's even some top tier people are becoming very
lots of
vocal.
celebrities left a while ago.
I thought they left a while ago. Yeah.
It is.
I mean, Stephen, what's his face?
Oh, he left
Mulhern?
way back.
He left a long time ago, didn't
yes.
he? Yeah.
Well, Elon Musk made it okay for people who had been banned a long time before. There's some, quite controversial views. He said, "Oh no, they can come back. It's free speech." Which, in a way, I understand. But hey, you know what I mean. You can't say things and not have consequences.
Yeah.
Really, let's be honest about it.
Yeah, I would probably invite them back, and if they say something else, just ban them again.
Ban them again. Yeah.
It's like
You can't learn. You didn't learn your lesson.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Well, there you go. I don't know who these people are.
No,
or
I
what
don't
they
know.
said.
I'm being very careful about not saying them.
Fair
No,
enough.
exactly. Yeah, don't give them publicity. I never got handled on Twitter, to be honest.
No.
It's just this endless stream of nonsense. Just
don't you choose who you follow on Twitter, though, Jack?
You do, but you get a
follow
lot of other stuff as well. Like it's just like I struggle with WhatsApp kicking off, and then it's just like Twitter was just like, whoa, no, that's so much.
Twitter was
so
good
much
when it was
sensory
just
overload.
before they started introducing any like photographs or anything like that. Putting links in it. It was good when it was basically when it was supposed to be the thing that it said it was going to be. Same as Facebook. Facebook used to be great when it was the thing that it said it was going to be. Do you know what I mean? And then it started adding all these other things into it and groups and crazy stuff. And Instagram used to be amazing when it was just photos. And when they started adding videos and it's no lot. I want to post a photo and just show a photo.
Yeah.
And now it just gets lost in a feed of
and also,
adverts and videos.
Also, this is what I've found is, and I have tried really hard to turn all the stuff off, is I keep getting stuff suggested to me that I don't follow.
Yeah.
I've tried to go in and go like, I don't want to, only the people that I've said I want to, so off, and it's written so weirdly that it's like, what does that mean? Does that mean I won't show them or they won't show me? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
And like, it's like, oh man, I
hardly use Instagram anymore, but I went on there the other day because I was at Wilderness Festival and I was like, I'll have a look at all the people that were there. That'd be quite cool. And I searched, hashtag Wilderness Festival, and you can't see the latest pictures anymore. You can't see them. You just have to scroll through 2023, 2022. 2024. No. And it's just madness. They're just all mixed up together. It's crap.
The adverts as well. It's very much like Windows and its updates, where it's like, oh, can you not show me this advert? Because you show me this advert 1,000 times. It's not relevant. Okay. And literally within about half an hour, it's back.
Someone who wrote the
I told
algorithm.
you it wasn't relevant. Why has it come back? Oh, sorry. Did you mean it's not relevant? It's definitely gone this time. Anyway, have you seen the same advert? And you're like,
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Complain Corner.
Very much so. But algorithms, man. Algorithms. Someone writes these algorithms thinking that like you want to see something and you don't.
I mean, Ross wants to see it. Ross always
the
wants to
youth
see
don't
it.
want to hear it. The youth don't want to hear it.
I'm with you. I think TikTok was a lot better when it was just videos before it became that thing where you have to send nude pictures to the person on the other end. Otherwise, they're going to
pictures.
Do you not have that? Do you not have the guy who's like, just you have to send me your PP, or I'm gonna post them? I do not have that. I thought that was just a thing that's on TikTok.
No, God. I think you're being...
Good gracious! I need to make some calls.
Oh dear!
Time to dig out those savings.
Did I manage to make it in any way seem like I am on TikTok?
No.
It's correct.
It's the way you stagger and struggle over even pronouncing TikTok. You're like, the TikTok.
I've been making content to try and because I'm faffing around with trying to make a bit of Danger Club TikTok stuff, and the folders where I'm keeping all of the stuff for posting, it's spelt differently like 3 or 4 times because I don't know how to write it. That's how much of an old man I am.
I was going to set up a TikTok for Danger Club ages ago, but then I just didn't. So that's a good story.
Good story.
If you want me to tell that at parties, I'm around.
I was going to buy this jumper once, and then I didn't. So I don't know that jumper. So there we go. Oh my god, jumper! I haven't looked at a jumper in a long time. Christmas jumper's actually probably nice thing.
Well, there's the quote that we're going to sell this episode on, James. I haven't bought a Christmas jumper in a long time.
No, I mean that was. But you're doing a press thing, aren't you? Because you're taking me out of context. Because I was taking the mick out of Colin for making a rubbish story by saying a rubbish story.
I don't think I'm taking you out of context, James. You once took me to an NFT gallery wearing a Christmas jumper.
I did. It was Christmas down.
No one will take no one else was wearing it. No one will take a Christmas jumper away from you, James.
I might cut this whole preamble.
I would love that. Colin, I would kiss your face with consent if you did that. It's a dreadful one.
You've always got consent.
Yes, get in there. You're the person on the end of the text.
But you better read his terms and conditions, mate, because there's hidden clauses. That's right. Yeah.
Well, speaking of hidden clauses,
I have to keep it in now.
Let's start. Oh my god! I dropped my dice on the floor a second ago, and old Bad Moon rolled a natural 18.